You're listening to Anime Now.
I hate when you do that.
You gotta let the people know what we're on, what our thing is.
We're on. What we're on is we are patrons of the arts, darling. Patrons of the arts. I commissioned a piece by a young artist.
Hell yeah, for real. We're like a great feeling, isn't it, when you're like supporting artists?
She's
like
sick.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't listen to the podcast.
Oh, and what I guess the worst thing would be like she says no, I'm not doing it, and like we save £100.
Yeah. Don't tell them how much. As a patron of the arts, one would never tell.
Well, we're patrons, but we're also broke.
Yeah, I'm broke as fuck. I ruined my body this week by only smoking cigarettes and not vaping.
Yeah.
I made myself a poverty soup. Poverty soup. I made the best fucking poverty soup. So good.
Oh fuck! Now I'm the one eating on like shit.
You're really crunching away.
And them crackers like.
Should we do it at the same time? You go one, I'll go one. You ready?
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, these crackers are just too damn nice.
Some bitch has got to listen to that.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be like, oh, we're down in the charts again. I wonder why. What's going on? What could be the thing?
For you though, it's drinking on mic. You're a real sloppy drinker.
I enjoy my drink. I see.
Yeah, you do this.
Shit.
You got this. You go.
Yeah.
Just meet the mic away like that.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm gonna start doing that for real. Like, it's my fault for.
And then
the
beating off has got to stop.
But that's part of it.
I know.
That's part of the ambiance.
I know we're back here in the Goon Cave.
Goon Cave Alpha. Yeah.
I don't know. Yours is the Goon Cave. Mine is the Goon Dungeon.
Is that it? Okay. Sure. We're back in Goon Cave Alpha to discuss some serious anime business. We watched the anime. We watched the anime of all time. One of the goats. One of
the goats. You're memeing again. We're saying that so often now that it's going to start like sounding like something we say.
Yeah,
they're going to think we're deeply unserious.
Yeah, this is our personality now. We're like we've just gone 180 and like just turned around from being ironic to just being very sincere about our feelings and like sincerely desiring for Zoomers to like us via our language. Please have mercy on us olds. We watched the old ass anime. You're gonna have to sit through.
Was this one pre Akira or post Akira? It's post Akira, right?
Post Akira, yeah. About 7 years.
Aye.
Yeah. Ghosts in the show.
Sorry, I spoke over you introducing the anime that we watched.
We watched Ghosts in the show.
They said
go in the. We watched Ghosts in the Shell.
Goat in the shell.
So one of the goats in the shell.
One of the goats in the shell. It opens with they say in the near distant future, where the world is entirely linked up to the internet.
Yeah.
But the N-word you still can't say the N-word.
You still can't say the
They made real sure to say. I can't figure out why they made sure to say that. They were like the world is completely linked up by the internet.
Yeah, but nations
still can't say it. No, but race still. They were like, but race still exists.
Yeah.
But race played no part in the. In the anime, they just want you to know that you still can't say the N-word in the future.
Ah, interesting. Okay, yeah. Well, let me take us back to the year of 1854. On the shores of Japan, a fleet of the U.S. Navy has arrived.
The black ships. The black ships. I learned that from that fucking gay anime last week.
That's right. They did mention the black ships in
not last week, the week before.
Yeah, they did mention the black ships in the world God only knows. That's every anime comes back to it. Like if it ain't the atom bomb, well, it's gonna be partially the atom bomb, but also the black ships.
So what was on the black ships?
White people.
No.
Yeah. A large fella by the name of Commodore Matthew Perry steps off of the ship, and he grabs the first slanty-eyed native he sees, and he's like, "It's time for you to accept civilization into your destitute harbor." Yeah. Open them holes. We need you to open all of the ports and let in our big black ships. Like enforcing a bit of a diplomacy via the barrel of a gun. Commodore Perry managed to just pry open Japan from like this state of relative isolationism, and like made them trade with the U.S. and
what does Japan possibly have though? Man? You mean we could have got like sweet? They had all the 6 snacks.
Yeah. Snacks is one thing. Anime. They had katanas. They had bitches. Yeah, they had bitches.
Maids. Yeah. We're gonna go back to the maid cafe.
Yeah, no, the next opportunity we have, we're gonna like visit a fucking maid cafe.
They're still doing them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, that's a foregone conclusion. Of course we are. They had sick katanas that I mentioned that.
Those fucking weird, freaky little shoes. The toe shoes.
Yeah.
Toe shoes.
The toe shoes.
Toe shoes guys were invented in Japan.
The geta. Wait. Which shoes are we talking about here? Like the ninja footsie shoes? Oh, like the foot fetishist shoes, like the ones that are like the naked footwear type shit.
I don't know. You'd know.
I'm not a foot guy.
I didn't get the foot thing.
You see, I think this is very relevant to the anime actually, and like because I used to think I was not a foot guy either, but like I think I've evolved. I've achieved.
You eat the whole of the animal now.
I leave no part uneaten.
Unslurped.
Leave no part unslurped. Yeah. No, like I used to think the idea of being into feet was like absurd and degenerates, and you're going straight to hell. But
if it's degenerate, if it's degen shit, I'm there.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. There's like at some point I crossed the Rubicon, and now I can't uncross that shit. And it's because like an individual is made up of certain ideas, and the parts that make up an individual are like connected to a web of ideas and notions, a worldwide web, one might say. And so who we really are is not a fixed thing. I think that's
a more evolved form of being for
not quite not quite there yet, but like we're going up the ladder, going up rung by rung, like by putting your voice out on the internet, by like interfacing with humans, with bots, with like an internet full of like a dead internet that is like populated entirely by AI that's trying to imitate us in every fashion.
You ever thought about how we've left ourselves, like aside from like, so like no one, like there's no one listening to this, other than maybe some maybe some AI that's scraping the internet, and we're just leaving ourselves wide open to because previous to this, like, I guess only my singing voice was on the internet.
Yeah.
And now my entire fucking voice is on the internet, and that can be cloned in like 5 seconds.
Oh, they could make you say terrible shit, Josh. Someone could make,
or they could pretend I've been kidnapped, and then and give it and send out my my plea for help to a bunch of people that couldn't give a shit or couldn't afford to pay anyway.
Oh no! Just imagine a fucking a cassette tape pops into my mail, and I like play it on my cassette tape player, which I definitely own, and it's Joss's voice being like, "Lawrence, help me! You're my only hope. I'm gonna need about.
You're my only hope.
I'm gonna need about 1,000 pounds, maybe."
Good luck.
I'm sorry, Josh, but I was just gonna be like, yeah, damn. R.I.P. I hit you up on WhatsApp and be like, Josh, you just got kidnapped. You know I don't have 1,000 pounds. Be real. Be real for a second. Yeah.
If I got one for you, I'd hunt them down. I'd grab a knife between my teeth. I'd strip down to just my suspenders.
Yeah.
And I'd jump backwards off a building to come find you.
Damn.
Hunt down your killers.
I don't deserve that shit. Damn, that's love to see that someday.
I mean, that's like this anime really because like it really played into that, you know, that dream of like that bitch that just has no fucking, like, she just gets naked. She has because she's just a shell.
Uh-huh.
She has no regard for her for nudity. She's lost all sense of original sin.
Yeah.
That was a teenage dream, right? Like that this bitch would just wander naked around your house. Having bitches just wander naked around your house, blah blah blah. Right?
Yeah, so that's a thing that other people may find attractive, but like not me, not quite. No, like
there's a Seinfeld,
nudity without art.
There's a Seinfeld episode about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like he's like What's the deal with this bitch walking naked around my house? How am I supposed to amuse myself when I can't fit this bitch in my body? But no, so this bitch is wandering naked around his house, like, and it's fucking great. At first, like, he loves it, but then she coughs, and then he sees what the body does. What, like, this beautiful body does when it's like coughing.
Yeah.
He's like, that's fucking disgusting. Get out of my house.
Wait, is that what happens in the Seinfeld episode?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And so he tries to gross her out by then like picking. He gets naked too and stuff, like picking things up.
Yeah.
Or like.
That's pretty funny. I've never actually watched Seinfeld like that. You know, it's like I was very, very much one of my favorite activities to like make white people uncomfortable was like
you haven't watched Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's like you like Seinfeld, huh? Oh, you'll love this. Hold up, here we go. I'm charging it up. I'd say the N-words, you see. And the applause that I would get showered with, it was just really, really pretty cool. I was pretty pleased with that run. I can't find my fucking phone.
Can't find your phone. What do you need your phone for?
Keep track of how long we're doing this shit.
I got it. I got a watch. You ever thought about getting a watch?
No.
No? Why not?
Because that's the kind of watch that they make you pay like fucking £20 a month to put on your arm.
No, I don't pay a subscription for this.
No?
No, you can get them with like you can get them with it uses your phone's data.
Yeah.
You don't have to get one with like its own SIM card in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, but
you don't have to wear that. Just a fucking watch.
I don't really give a shit about that. I'm like I'm an original, you know. I'm like
You go by the sun.
I'm like cyber
You go by the sun and the smell of fire in the air.
A cyber agnostic. While all of y'all are like once you can replace your arm with like a holographic like wrist mounted device that like shows you the time.
You replace your arm with a holographic arm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I might just replace my arm with a holographic arm that just like shows me the time at all times. Like, once we get to the level of technology where I can like see the time in like the upper right corner of my retinas, maybe then I'll like be concerned with this distant concept that people are all obsessed with.
What's the first augmentation you're getting when the time comes? When we go to the back streets of little Tokyo in Brighton, and
I'm gonna
find a no, it's not wares, is it? It's not wares. What
augmentations?
What are they called? In the cyberpunk universe, what are they called?
I don't know.
What are the surgeons called?
Flesh rippers.
They are
Ripper docs. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's. I'm installing a pump. I'm installing a Nerf style like a super soaker pump in my cock. I like charge it up and then it just like blasts semen for me.
You're turning ejaculation into a pleasureless. You're going to beat off more efficiently.
Pleasureless? No. Like no, it doesn't involve pleasure in the normal animalistic sense, the primal sense. I get my pleasure from like just erupting a load at will on unsuspecting and unwilling strangers, and I'd be like, it's just a bit of fun. Like get with the times. Like people are evolving. This shit is evolving. I'm becoming
on the bus, right?
I'm becoming a new kind of human. I'm becoming an advanced, and
do you want to come quicker?
No, I want to use it like a super soaker.
You just want to spread your seed with rapid efficiency.
It's not about the efficiency. It's just about how funny it would be, just to like mark my territory. It's the.
What would you come on first? Colonial monuments.
No, that sounds pretty awesome. But like, I was just thinking about the fridge in the corner store with all of the different monster energies. I don't know why my brain wandered there, but like, yeah, I think that would be funny. What do you think of Ghost in the Shell? Did you like it?
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
Well,
what's not to like about Ghost in the
Shell? Fuck, I'm doing it again.
What's not to like about Ghost in the Shell? It's fucking sick.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I want to go for 2. Go number 2. Let's do Ghost in the Shell 2.
Yeah, that's what I was going to propose. Yeah, by the end of this, yeah. You know, watch the next one real quick.
I found it very interesting. So, in 2, does the child get naked?
What, do you want me to spoil it for you?
But like, that was a definite there was a definite thing that was going through my head.
Yes.
It was like, we've looked at this bitch naked the entire fucking film.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they're like, whoop, I'm a child now.
Right.
But I'm still the same person.
No, but she isn't.
No, she's not. No, she's she's got this malevolent, or not malevolent, just
I don't know.
Well, but human data maybe just produces malevolence. That's the question.
I don't know about that. It's like I think compared to the malevolence that like drives human nature, it's really just a reflection of our own values and beliefs. And at some point, the AI or the puppet master or whatever name that they choose to go by.
I did like how they meticulously misgendered the AI. That was sick.
Yeah. No, they were very deliberate about that.
Yeah,
they were like,
exactly.
yeah. When they're like,
one of them was like, "But it looks like a bitch," and the other one was like, "Yeah, but like we call it he."
Yeah, for no reason. They just like and they state that pretty plainly as well. It's like this is the nickname that the doctor has chosen to refer to this person by, and it's interesting. Yeah.
What's interesting about it?
The way that I've sort of like interacted with Ghost in the Shell over the years has changed as I've changed. I've ascended to a higher plane. And each time that I've seen this, I've like ascended one rung further. I remember when I was just a teenager, this is the kind of film that would appeal to me because it's got boobs. Mm-hmm. It's got like
do you not have the Gaytrix jiggle though?
No, well, we haven't really reached that silicon perfection yet.
I want to watch a Gaytrix jiggle supercut. I could watch that with Maybe you have to make it.
I'm sure it exists. I'm sure someone's spotted that before. There's titties in there. There's guns. I love the meticulous attention to detail.
You sent me a message about how much you wanted a particular gun, and you've always been anti-gun. I've always been like, I want a gun so much, just a little gunny, just a little gun, and then you send me a message like, am I this one?
No, now you're putting words in my mouth. I'm not anti-gun.
Yeah, I'm like, I want a gun. And you're like, oh, Josh, you're so crazy. You're so stupid. You're so stupid.
I'm not anti-gun. I'm like anti-gun in like the context of our current moment.
Blast in the shells.
But I'd love this. I think this this anime is
pro cops having guns, just not me having a gun.
I'm pro trans women having guns. I'm pro you having guns.
Sick, I'll take it. Nice. We'll talk about that one.
The guns in Ghost in the Shell, I think sort of like it did something for me, definitely. There's like such an accurate attention to detail to the guns, and that's like made me pay attention when I was younger. And then watch it again a little bit older, and you like try to explore the subtextual layers, the ideas, the themes that it's trying to address, and you like come to like a synthesis, and you're like, oh, so it's about like transhumanism, like becoming more than human, understanding what it is to be human by like leaving those bounds behind, and like feeding on the information network that operates at the speed of light, like interfacing with that. And now, having rewatched it, there were two distinct layers that like I found really interesting. One was the sort of socio-political context that's the film is in, related to Commodore Perry, but also like
Which one was Commodore Perry?
The bitch that filled Japan's holes, that opened up Japan's ports.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And but also post-war Japanese anti-war sentiment, and like 1950s and 1960s, but also amongst all of the guns, the social intrigue, the cyberpunk shit, the awesome shots of decrepit Hong Kong in the rain, it's a involving and a true to life trans romance. It's like it's a trans love story. Did you did you get that? Maybe I'm just really horny.
I guess she'd never realized she could be a bottom before, and then she bottomed for a superior trans. Yeah. Maybe.
Or like, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to.
But that does happen in your average trans romance as well. You get like a if someone is you get this sort of infatuation with someone who's transer than you.
Yeah.
And then she fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. No, exactly. I need you to corroborate this shit for me. Major Motoko Kusanagi, the protagonist of Ghost in the Shell. I mean, first of all, the haircut, trans girl haircut. Her body is a shell that society projects.
She's got a little bit of brickishness to her as well, like a nice level of brick.
Yeah, there's that good brick factor. There's a
real good brick. Yeah.
It gets me bricked up certainly. There's she's quiet, she's like autistic, and then like once you get her talking, she won't fucking shut up about like the nature of like identity and the self, and like starts doing Nietzsche shit, starts doing Hegel. like why the fuck did I put a coin in this bitch? And like she's deeply addicted to the internet. She's armed. Her weapon of choice is the FN P90 submachine gun. For some reason,
P90 is sick as well.
Yeah, for some reason,
prone to misfires though. I think.
Is it?
I think so.
I
thought the P90 was unreliable.
It looks sick though. It's so fucking cool. Yeah. But for some reason, this gun in my head, it's the trans girl gun. It's like the trans girl submachine gun.
Well, it was the transist one in 007 GoldenEye, definitely.
Was it in GoldenEye as well?
Yeah. P90 was in GoldenEye. Yeah.
I don't remember that. Yeah, well, for some reason, I have no idea why, but in my head, the association is this is the trans girl gun. Mm-hmm. And like, so she's surfing the internet. She's like logging into like the intellectual dark web and like downloading all of this Hegelian philosophy. And then she runs into another trans girl who is more autistic than her by like a factor of 10. And like,
yeah. We'll make her sit down at a dinner table all fucking night long and rant at her about fucking Nietzsche.
Yeah. And like all of a sudden this bitch is like blowing up her Discord and being like, you must merge with me, we must merge. This must ring a bell, right?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. No, this is like and then you've got the scene where they do like actually merge.
Kills you. There you go. You fucking merge with the bitch, and then when you get your fucking hip blown off. Happened to me.
That's the pessimistic view. You certainly came close to death. Motoko Kusanagi came close to death as well, but it transformed her. She like the puppet master died. Motoko died. Like something new was born. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to conclude that, but I just think it's very funny how Bato, the guy with the cyber eyes, who was like a crush on Motoko throughout the film, so basically just getting cucked. Like it's just being cucked. Like
right before his eyes.
right before his eyes. It's just like seeing these two bitches merge, and he still can't do anything about it.
T for T through and through.
Yeah. No. Ghost in the Shell is actually a T for T romance. All of the other stuff is kind of secondary, and it's that's the viewing that I had this time. I think I figured it out.
Deeply gay viewing. Well done.
Yeah. Well, it brings me to one of the things that like I've been meaning to explore in this via this podcast.
You're gonna explore yourself on the podcast.
If you don't mind,
look away, listeners. Lawrence is exploring themselves.
Is it possible, Joss, tell me, for an anime to trans an individual? Can an anime?
No, only bullying can trans an individual.
Okay. Good point. Good points. Counterpoints. Watching anime gets you bullied.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
We're getting somewhere, right?
Or does getting bullied lead you to watching anime?
Oh shit! Chicken or the egg, indeed. Okay, consider this. In 1995, when Ghost in the Shell was released, the Wachowskis
go on.
did not have dreadlocks yet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Ghost in the Shell
made them transracial? Made the Wachowskis transracial.
Like they sat down and watched Ghost in the Shell, like both of them, like one who is actually trans, the other one is just a big copier, and they're and they were like, yeah, that's right. The notion of the self is fucking artificial. Memories are an illusion. A race is a construct. Yeah, I should get dreadlocks and then tell people I'm trans to disguise the fact that I'm getting dreadlocks. So they can't go at me for my dreadlocks because I'm trans. That's the tactic. That's the strat.
We was queens.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Matrix is a trans allegory?
I've heard this before. Many people are saying this. Many people are saying it.
It's a crock of fucking shit.
I mean, it's open to that reading and like
it's bullshit.
Yeah, well, I think you're gonna have to like really support your arguments if you're gonna take it that way, because there's just a whole bunch of shit going on. It's also just like
a simplistic one level view of it.
Yeah, it's also like an allegory for sick kung fu. It's also an allegory for what if you were like, what if the robots nutted in your
what if you lived in a pool of nut most of your life? And woke up covered in cummies? What would you do?
Yeah,
you'd go to a fucking hippie psytrance rave.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't an original thought from me, but neither is the dumb trans allegory, because the thing that people point to is like, oh, they take a pill and it like opens up the
bullshit, fucking bullshit. Like, yeah, it's one of the things I hate. Like, I hate to hear the most. It's not a fucking trans allegory. It's just a fucking silly cyberpunk movie.
Oh well, I mean, there's trans shit in there. It's in there. Like but you can apply that same kind of framework to like any kind of situation where a person comes to realize some sort of a deeper truth about the world and themselves.
But it's like when people say Virginia Woolf's Orlando is a trans book, when actually if you look into her reasoning behind the book and what she said about the book, and if you read the fucking book, it's not a trans book, although it has someone transition gender in the book.
Yeah.
It's not a trans book. It is about gender roles and about gender.
Yeah. People like project their own experience onto
because
whatever it is.
The film that was made of it, Sally Potter's film, she has clearly brought in some trans narratives to it.
Yeah.
But the book itself, it's not a trans book.
Yeah,
it's a fucking great book to read if you're trans.
Yeah, I mean that's that's what adaptation is about, isn't it? You take your own ideas to it and make it into something new and different. And
the Gaytrix is not a trans
but there's fucking cis people saying this shit too. As if they've decoded this shit and expect some sort of
people say any fucking bullshit.
Expect some sort of back pat. But does the anime trans you?
Hang on.
What are you looking for something?
Yeah, I just had to see whether the Gaytrix was a thing. It's got an IMDb from 2013. Massive American top Colby Jensen goes down the rabbit hole of legendary Hungarian bottom Peter Pariani.
What?
In this gay porn spoof of The Matrix. Shit, we gotta watch the Gaytrix.
Maybe if they did an anime of that, we would. But
we're not watching porn together.
No. We could watch it separately, like we did with A Kites. We can. Can the movie make you trans?
Can the movie make you trans?
What if you?
A lot of faggots have watched the same movies.
Yeah, but I reckon that's just because they're faggots.
But Dare believe in gateway drugs.
Yeah. Perhaps not one movie, but what if you just bombarded yourself with anime for years and years on end, and at some point you watch one anime too many, and you're like
yourself over.
Yeah, and you're like.
But I didn't watch any anime.
But you have though.
I have watched anime.
You have watched anime. You liar. So which anime did it? Which anime did it for you?
Not prior to. I'm trying to think what anime I watched prior to 2013. I guess I watched Ghost in the Shell before then.
And it just lingered in the subconscious. Studio Ghibli is like anime for fascists. It's fucking LDP anime. It's Shinzo Abe-fied anime. I feel like that there is a particular anime that I can point to and be like, this anime trans me. Mm-hmm. It was Gundam. But we'll never be able to explore that, unfortunately. I feel like there was a certain points in my
talked about your gender. I don't really know
in anime.
Your gender deal is with your baggages.
Oh, I have. Well, we have before. And then you fucking totally copied my shit.
What? Yeah. Hang on, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
This was a couple of years ago, after we went boxing. We were sitting at the pub, and I was like, you know what? I'm trans. I'm gonna do they them pronouns, and
did we talk about that?
We have.
So I didn't copy your shit. I've been. Hang on.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm pink pilling. I'm seriously considering estrogen.
Do you not remember when we met, Lawrence?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, and then you copied my shit again. It was like, who's this extremely cool, confident, masked person? Maybe I should give this a try. This is actually pretty fucking dope.
What?
I'm joking.
I'm so confused.
I'm sorry. I'm joking, Josh. I'm playing. No, you didn't copy my shit. I probably copied yours.
when I came out to my brother in 2013, my brother who's gay, he said, "Oh, you've always got to one up me, haven't you?"
That's a pretty dope answer. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
Love him, bless him. He's fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I watched a particular episode of Gundam, and
Explain to me why it's gay.
I thought to myself, I said to myself, fuck this gender nonsense. Fuck pretending to be a man. None of this fucking makes sense, and this is the truest thing I've ever fucking heard. It like spoke to my soul, and like just something cracked inside of me. I don't know what it was. I'm meant to believe that this is supposedly an egg. There's like a lot of egg metaphor stuff going on.
It's a mixture,
Yeah.
Which again was serendipitous. I was into eggs before the trans people started talking about eggs.
Right.
Yeah. My deep egg fascination going on.
Yeah.
You ever gonna tune it up?
Huh?
You ever gonna tune it up?
What? Like have you seen my computer? I built that shit, I've like I built my own fucking leverless hitbox.
We'll get you some.
I'm like
get you some laser.
Wearing purple.
Yeah.
It's a journey. It's a journey. I'm like I think I'm only like just a couple steps into it. But
we're in the city where we can get you some fucking estrogen real easy.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
We'll hook you up with the good shit. Make you sleepy. Make you gay. Make you cry at finished art movies. I don't even do any of that shit. One of the things I fucking hate the most about like fucking, I'm in like group chats. I'm like a big Brighton-based like trans girl group chat, trans feminine group chat. One of the things I fucking hate the most is like, ever since I started taking estrogen, I just need so many cuddles.
Oh shit! Genius. I
fucking hate that shit.
Oh no. I've been so touch-starved since I've started taking estrogen.
These bitches that post like these fucking stupid like what are trans girls like memes and shit.
Nice. That rules.
Yeah, we just like snoochies and boochies and
damn.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah. Maybe I can get started by like being invited to the group chats real quick. Maybe that's a good place to start. Yeah, I got a lot of trans girls out there to cuddle real quick. Yeah, here's the thing. It's a complicated. It's complicated.
Yeah, damn right, it's fucking complicated.
Yeah, I know. I guess I don't really have to explain that to you. But like observing yourself, observing your own like experience with gender and like the way that people see you as well. There is like so many things that go unexplored too, which may not be ready to discuss actually. So let's swing back around to Ghost in the Shell. Let's see if we can like
I'd fuck me.
Let's
you're a big fat person.
So there is a certain socio-political narrative. Yeah, I feel like I'm fucking.
You talk about socio-political narratives. Better make this fucking good.
Sure. Okay. I'll put my autism on display here. So, 1954. After the Japanese capitulated in World War II, they got hit real hard. I recall that there were like a couple of big explosions that like signaled the end of things for the Japanese Empire.
But it's okay. They didn't mind too much. It didn't encroach its way into every single fucking bit of media output they produced for the next 100 years.
luckily it didn't. The radiation was probably contained very well and didn't like affect the psyche of like each subsequent generation. But I would argue that the American occupation did. It was not the bomb that fucked up the Japanese. It was Americans. It was a sudden rapid influx of American culture, the attempt at like Americanization and democratization of Japan after it was like nuked to submission by America. They came in and they did what they did in Iraq, basically.
One cheeseburger, please.
Yeah, they brought their cheeseburgers, and they brought their noir films, and they brought baseball, and like subsequently.
The Japanese are now better at baseball than the Americans. I also heard that fat guys are better at baseball than
it's a sport that
baseball players are getting fatter.
It's a sport that is like pretty friendly to fat folks. Yeah. From what I understand, I don't know shit about baseball, honestly. And that led to a period of rebuilding, a period of like reestablishing Japan, reshaping it as like a democratic nation. The imperialist, right-wing, fascist political leaders that were running the country, they were. They were arrested, put on trial, and like
fascism in Japan was over forever.
It was over for about 6 years. It was over for about 6 years, and when the United States realized that like with fascism dead, the real enemy is actually communism.
Well, that's it. They're getting a little bit too close to. I mean, the fucking American war against fucking socialism was insane. The shit they did to suppress like nations across, like growing nations forming around like universal healthcare.
Yeah,
like that like they would fucking rape and pillage the like fucking Central America at the tiniest whiff of like people looking after each other.
Yeah,
insane.
Yeah,
insane, like evil shit.
Yeah, fuck absolutely. They were like
fuck this place.
They were obsessed with like stomping out communism wherever
deeply
it like
autistic anti-communism.
Yeah. So in 1954, the U.S. decided to retreat from Japan and like give Japan back to the Japanese. Under
Contras. Have you seen what the Contras were up to?
I've heard so. Under the conditions that the Japanese government would allow the United States to station troops in Japan wherever they pleased, they would allow American troops to be able to like interfere in Japanese domestic issues in order to like maintain peace. They were under no obligation to protect Japan should they go to war with anyone else, and this treaty would last indefinitely. So deeply humiliating. Daddy leaves, but they also get to fucking stay at the same time. And at this point, Japan was deeply, I don't know if you could say they were deeply anti-war, but like their constitution, they reestablished their constitution after the Second World War, and it included an article. I don't know if you've heard of this. Article 9 of the Japanese Constitution, the Japanese people renounce war. They renounced war in their.
I thought they had to do that as part of the treaty.
They went
part of the cuckening.
They went a step further. They renounced war, and they renounced the right to a standing army. And this was something that the Japanese people were extremely fucking proud of. They're like a large segment of the population that was like, this was a huge fucking mistake. I didn't sign the fuck up for this. And have
we talked about the Emperor's Naked Army marches on the podcast?
No, we haven't. No, but that's relevant also. That's relevant also.
About, yeah.
Well, to cut my ramble short, at some point in history, around the 1960s. So a year of huge upheaval in Japanese politics. People were protesting the government for basically walking back all of these anti-war policies, going along with the U.S.'s this deeply unequal treaty. But at the same time, trying to ensure political power for fascism in Japan. The people that they I feel like I'm going on too long about this.
No, but hit what you're trying to say. What are you trying to say?
Oh, basically, the U.S. is fucking fascists.
Yeah.
And the puppet master, Project 2501, I feel like is a parallel to U.S. involvement in Japanese politics and the way that U.S. political goals in Southeast Asia are projected via Japan. And in that way.
Why? How? What's Project 250? What was?
I feel like I got lost in the weeds there.
Yeah. What was Project 2501 set up to do again?
Yeah.
So what Section 6 made it?
Yeah. So that was the project that gave birth to the Puppet Master.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah.
AI.
So what was Section 6 up to? So Section 6 was MI6, right? The foreign espionage agency.
Isn't that MI? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and MI5's domestic.
Yeah.
MI6 is Section 6. No, Section 6, right?
Yeah.
And so the foreign espionage. So they set up this AI to do foreign espionage. Was it?
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah, and then Section 9 was police. The Rosses.
They were domestic.
MI5 type shit.
They were domestic, yeah. Black Ops type shit. I mean, they did assassinate a diplomat in the opening of the film. That's not really something that the
I thought. Oh no, she wasn't hacked to do that. Was she hacked? I thought she was hacked to do that.
No,
she wasn't hacked.
No. Yeah. She was hacked by the government. She was hacked by the arm of political power. Something that she rejects later in the film. Questions her own humanity, her own motivations, based on where she is in life. It's a story. It's a T for T romance. It's also about a cop quitting being a cop
by getting shot in the head.
That's how cops react to you saying you don't want to be a cop anymore, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how that does tend to be that way. Yeah. They jump you out proper if you know too much.
You've been paying attention to the
Good
time,
cop,
right?
Dead cop. Yeah. We got like. Do you want me to say? We've got 10 minutes left, I think.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. I'm beginning to get a nice internal sense of this shit, I guess.
I've really got to pee.
So do I.
Is it? Well, let's just go. Let's just let it all out.
Can you want to cross swords?
Cross streams.
You want to cross? Get the streams crossed.
Are we gonna eat Jamaican food today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It's right here around the corner. It's good shit.
Like some curry goat and a dumpling. I want one of those fucking big dumplings.
Hell yeah. Let's make it happen.
Fuck yeah.
How did you feel about Ghost in the Shell? Let me hear your thoughts.
How do I feel about it? This time I feel like I saw Laced with I do not remember seeing when I was a fucking 18-year-old or whatever, or younger.
Yeah, was that the last time you saw it?
Yeah. Like it was like the first week of university I saw it.
Oh.
So it would have been just about 18. And it wasn't a 10 out of 10 for me. Like it didn't make me cry, and but I did really fucking enjoy it. I think that I think your reading of it being a trans narrative, a trans merging is a good one. And there was elements of at the beginning I was wondering, God, is this some sort of propaganda?
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out to be anti-propaganda, which I quite like. It's just good, plain old good cyberpunk, isn't it?
It's good cyberpunk.
It's just good cyberpunk. Cyberpunk ass cyberpunk.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm looking forward to 2. I'm so fucking desperate for a Wii that I can't fucking think of, and I can't really string a sentence together.
Oh dear. Josh has not had any beer this week until they've come here.
Because I'm so broke.
So, yeah.
I spent all my money on speakers, not thinking that I might have to start for it at the end of the month. They're fucking good speakers though.
Yeah.
They're fucking sick speakers.
I feel like I wasted so much fucking time because like there's still so much to talk about regarding like the parallels in Ghost in the Shell to Angel's Egg. You remember Angel's Egg?
I love Angel's Egg.
Yeah, same director.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you tried all that shit for ages just so you couldn't talk about you didn't have to talk about your gender issues.
Yeah. No, I should have done that. Damn. Yeah.
Fuck! I gotta piss so bad.
Where are we at? Okay.
We're at a reasonable time. I just really got to pee.
All right. You do your thing. I'll do the coda over here.
Oh, sick. Okay. Bum, bum, bum.
You're listening to Anime Now. The email is anime.goblinoid@gmail.com. The Twitter is at AnimeNow69. I got really in my own head about gender shit, but mostly I was in my own head about like how relevant all of that would be to the anime, and perhaps it would have been really fucking relevant. So I don't know why I'm like restraining myself from like talking about like my own experiences and perspectives in relation to the anime, especially since anime fucking stomped on my balls and made me into a large hairy girl. So here's something that people don't talk about, that they don't like state outright. But like, what is that element of gender, that element of like desire or like a sexual evolution, where you like you're absolutely positively sure that you're like straight and cis for like a large chunk of your youth, until you actually start having sex. And then it's like, this is weird and strange, and like I'm not me. I'm not inside of my body when I'm inside of someone else. It's this weird paradox that you have to like maintain, and as you're maintaining it, your dick is like softening constantly. It's like there's no way that this is going to work. Well, in that case, if women make my dick soft, then maybe I'm simply into men, and then that feels even weirder. it feels a little less weird with practice, but like it still doesn't make you feel like you're it still doesn't feel like a phimic experience of like your sexual orientation or like gender experience. It's just a different kind of shit. All right, and then howdy, you have a good piss, and then
excellent, thank you.
I'm saying all of this shit that I was supposed to say.
Oh yeah, do that
because
I'm not in a hurry anymore. We can carry on forever.
Nice. And then you where are you at? And then you start meeting other people. You start meeting other bitches, and like the most sense it made, the most comfortable you felt while you're fucking is either bi women and gay women. For some reason, gay bitches love me. I love gay bitches. And for some reason, women who are would consider themselves lesbians most of the time or whatever,
I used to have that too. Yeah. It's because you give good head, probably.
Yeah.
Enthusiastic.
That's probably that's probably a part of it. And that's when it clicks, right? So all of this time, you were having the wrong sex. You're having gay sex with straight people until you're having straight sex with gay people. Okay, now I'm confusing myself.
I don't know. Well, at least I don't know. No, at least for me, I don't think. It's been so long since I've had sex because I was on thrown off that actually I probably can't even speak to this.
With all the anime you've watched, you're basically a virgin again.
Yeah.
Re-virginized.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I think I don't know. I think I came in there saying no. But what I mean is that for me, I don't think like sexuality played much part in gender shit. Maybe it did.
Interesting. You know what?
I was fucking them lesbians.
Hold on to that thought. Yeah. We're gonna watch Ghost in the Shell 2.
Okay.
And we can pick it right back up because.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because it's not like we're gonna fucking become straight in between this podcast.
I'm gonna try.
We're always trying. So that's all we can do. What's your rating? Ghost in the Shell.
Goy conversion therapy.
Out of 10, what you got?
It's 9 bullets in the chamber of an Italian revolver.
Hell yeah. That shit's so fucking cool. I'm gonna give it a big fat 10 because I love anime and I love anime titties. It's really all there is to it, I guess. Great anime. For next week, for right now, for in a couple of hours, we're gonna be watching Ghost in the Shell 2, Innocence. Everyone's watched Ghost in the Shell. Everyone's like, oh, this is a classic. This is one of the goats of anime. But no one's watched Ghost in the Shell 2.
I think I might have done, but because I had it because I got the box set off of someone. And so I think I must have watched it, but I was high or drunk or asleep or whatever.
It might actually be better than Ghost in the Shell, but we're about to find out. We're about to find out. All right, you already know what the email is.
We haven't done that much racism this time.
No, just transphobia. I think this was the transphobia episode.
Yeah, I'm scared as hell of the transmissions. I'm scared as hell.
Let's see you in the next one, y'all.